Good morning, everyone. That's first of all, I got to say that's amazing. We were quieted down before we hit exactly 10:30, so thank you. Well done. My name is Michelle Flores. I will be your service leader today. Welcome to UUUF. I invite you all to join us in this sacred space. This is a great time to remind everyone to please turn off your devices, put them on silent. And I also want to take a moment to remind everyone that there are still lots of bugs, viruses, illnesses going around. So if you don't feel well, please stay home or and join us online. We have a couple of ways online that you can join us, and we definitely welcome you to do so. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and get started with committee moments.
Good morning. David McElroy for the men's group, which is tomorrow night at 6:30 here at the church. It's potluck or bring your own. And if you haven't been and would like to talk about what we do, I'm here afterwards. I know we're having a meeting, but I'm here, and talk to me.
Hi there, Allison Mintilborg. So, I'd like you to get your phones out and put something on your calendar, because on September 22nd, after service, we're having a dual baby shower. We're celebrating Mallory and Edith. So two new babies coming soon. It'll be really fun. The theme is We Can Barely Wait, so there's going to be a lot of teddy bears. Everyone's invited. Kids are especially encouraged. They'll probably walk away with teddy bears. We want them gone. So there'll be like cute themed like cupcakes, and we'll have some decor here. Michelle and Jules have been super helpful. We're looking for 3 volunteers for things, and I'll keep on announcing this, so as you know, you could think about it, but we're looking for someone to bring non-alcoholic apple cider. We're looking for someone to bring a gluten-free snack, dish, something. And also, I need immense help blowing up a balloon arch. So the day before, I think that's also during work day, basically. If anyone feels that they're more suited to that task, I could use the help. That's it. Thank you. September 22nd.
Good morning, Chris Reed here. I'm here to remind you that we are having OWL this fall. Our Whole Lives, which is our sex education class for middle to high school, through high school students. And so we are having a mandatory parent meeting next Sunday from 2 to 4. And we really need to know if people are interested. We need to know how many youth to expect, to welcome. It's a really important mission of this community and church, and something we've done for many years and is so important, especially now. People need correct information. They need to feel good about themselves, have good self-image, be able to make good decisions. So I encourage you to let us know if you're interested. Again, parent meeting next Sunday, the 18th, from 2 to 4. We're roughly going to start probably around the 8th of September, but after the parent meeting, we'll put that in stone because we really want your input. Thanks.
Ann Packham on behalf of the board. Just a reminder that we have our quarterly meeting and safety training today. So we invite everybody after the service to go get a snack expeditiously from the kitchen provided by our hospitality team and take a seat because we're going to try to get everybody out here in a reasonable amount of time. And I don't know if it's a joy or concern, but I wanted to thank Billy Joe Beats and Kit Beats, who helped this week with putting together the furniture so that we have our complement of bookshelves and all that in the library. So we're making progress.
And speaking of the library, I was asked to organize the books, and I said that I would do that, and someone actually came up last week and offered to help. And I can't remember who that was. I'm so sorry. That was Lorraine. Thank you, Lorraine. That's all I need. Oh, and I'm supposed to say also that Chris was referring to this fall. It's this September when we're starting out.
Hi, Lori Hospitality. Couple things. First is, for those staying for the meetings, we've got basically a lunch. And there's chicken salad, egg salad for the vegans, and then there's cucumber with non-dairy cream cheese for the vegans. Vegetarian. No, vegans are the last one. The vegetarians is the egg salad. There's also celery stuffed with non-dairy, and so everyone's welcome. Remember, the 25th is our potluck, and I'm going to be getting a list from Reverend Tracie of her favorite foods, and I'll be posting it so people can take hints.
Hello, everyone. I'm James with Religious Education. I want to let everyone know that after service, before the main child care that we're providing during the meeting, we will be inviting any kids who haven't had a chance to put their handprints on the new RE mural to go ahead and come back and add your handprints. So even if they're not staying for the child care, they're welcome to come back and add their hands to the mural. This will be the last Sunday that we're doing that, and then we'll be putting the finishing touches on it, and it should be hanging up soon. So again, any kid who hasn't done it yet is invited back there, whether or not they're staying for the childcare, and we are offering fun childcare during the meetings. So, hope lots of people can come.
Just here to remind everyone about the pet blessing next week. I know there's been stuff in the notable news. That was a really fun event when we did it. I think we did it last year, or maybe the year before. But anyway, those of you with pets, or pictures of pets that you don't want to bring, please look in the notable news and come next week and bring them with you. It'll be a fun day. And Miguel just asked me to mention that next week after service, SAC has more postcards. So we're going to be working on those. If your pets can write, that's even better. They can help us.
Hey, Martha.
Oh, take the mic away.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, as you see, we have a lot going on around here, and we welcome you to participate and join us as part of the community as we do these different things in the committee. Okay. Also want to go over emergency exits. There's one at the back door there out to the garden, one directly behind me, although we prefer to use that one, and the main door that you came in, and then there's one to the back of the building down the hallway, if we should need it. This morning's opening words. Honestly, I realized just a couple of days ago that I actually did the backpack blessing last year as service leader, so maybe I'll make it a thing. But I'm actually very privileged to have been scheduled on the Backpack Blessing Day, because this is a really important part of something that we do here at our church and with our congregation. And it's a pretty big deal. So there are so many quotes about like new beginnings, and each day is a new beginning, and every journey starts with a step, and all these things. So I have a hard time finding one that just kind of seems to fit specifically for our backpack blessing. So instead, I'll just say that I think it's having the backpack blessing is a really great way that, we involve not only our kids, but also our adults, and it's for everyone who's maybe starting on any type of new journey, and they're moving forward into something new. And one way that we show our students and others in our congregation, like how we support them as they're doing this and transitioning through school and moving on to whatever comes next for them. And of course, Reverend Dr. Tracie, will be talking about new beginnings today, which makes sense. I'm reminded every time we do this of new beginnings in my own life. And even a year ago, I started my own business in addition to working my full-time job, and that was a new beginning. And it was scary, absolutely, but it's something that I love and has been an amazing journey. And so I want us to all think about different things, like different new beginnings that we go through and experience, and how sometimes those things can be scary, or they can create anxiety and just a mixture of feelings. Sometimes we're anxious and excited, but that those, maybe keep in mind that those new beginnings, and sometimes all those big feelings that come along with them, are some of the best beginnings that could possibly happen in our lives. So with that, we'll move on to our opening music. And this is hymn 1012, and this will be led by Paula.
They only give me the really important ones. Stand up. Take in a lot of air. Sing out. When I am frightened, will you reassure me? When I'm uncertain, will you hold my hand? Will you be strong for me? Sing to me quietly. Will you share some of your stories with me? If you will show me compassion, then I may learn to care, to do you, and I will learn to care. When I am angry, will you still embrace me? When I am thoughtless, will you understand? Will you believe in me? Stand by me willingly. Will you share some of your questions with me? If you will show me acceptance, then I may learn to give as you do. Then I may learn to give. When I am troubled, will you listen to me? when I am lonely. Will you be my friend? Will you be there for me? Comfort me tenderly. Will you share some of your feelings with me? If you will show me commitment, then I may learn to love as you do. Then I may learn to love.
Thank you. Now is the time for the lighting of our chalice, and I want to welcome up Chase, whose pronouns are he, him. He's 14, and today his joy is that he played basketball. Please join me as we say the words. In the light of truth and the warmth of love, we gather to seek, to sustain, and to share. And our affirmation, love is the spirit of this church, and service is its gift. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek truth and love, and to help one another. At this time, I would like to welcome any guests. Anybody who has, maybe this is their first time or you've been here a few times. We have a part-time minister, at least for the rest of this month, and we also are a lay-led congregation, which means members of the community and of our congregation will come up and speak. That means our topics vary weekly, and so you'll hear a variety of things. So we invite you to come back more than once to get a feel for who we really are. Yes, great. Sorry, I think the coffee's got my head running a little fast this morning. So, yes, we are a great place to lay down your roots while you can also spread your wings. And we're a place of diverse beliefs, but shared principles and values. With that, I would also like to move on to our joys and concerns, because we as a congregation realize that our joys can be increased when we share them with others, and our concerns and our burdens can be lightened, and we can be uplifted by others when we share them. So I'll invite people to come up to the mic and share their joys and concerns, and just a simple reminder that this is online, so what you say will be out on the internet forever.
Hi.
Hi, Miles.
So, one of my teeth are actually really loose.
Oh.
Look.
Yep, it's the, I can verify, the tooth is wiggling.
At least for me, school's starting tomorrow.
My joy is, she spilled coffee.
I just moved into second grade.
I helped a friend set up a new printer, and I got the gift of their old unopened cartridges. So if anybody needs HP 64s,
I have two joys. One, I moved into kindergarten, and two, I got to see my cousins in Utah.
Awesome. And I have, I guess, it's kind of a concern turned to a joy. I had a really close friend pass away this last week, but the joy aspect is I've had a wonderful outpouring of support from my, I like to say found family here in Florida, so it's been great. And then another joy to work from home parents. School starts on Monday, so we're excited.
Hi, I'm David, and I'm in 20th grade, and I don't start tomorrow. No, I'm sorry. The joy actually is for my wife, who's not here, and probably will not be here for a bit, because she has two things. She's just joined an orchestra as a drummer, and she's going to do that. I guess the concert is the 22nd, CFT Arts, and so she's really over there playing her breadboard right now, and to practice. And her other thing is that she got in the female version of Odd Couple that opens in September, so.
Thank you. I went to New Jersey and New York. My cousins are moving into Florida.
I'm Reverend Tracie, and I have a joy and a concern. My joy is that August 31st, I fly up to see my 3 best friends from seminary. It's a 2-week trip. I haven't been able to see them since before COVID, and it is much needed for my heart, so it is part of my sabbatical. And then my concern is I got a middle ear infection. It's not contagious, it's just my body hating me. And it started last week in this ear, and now it's in this ear. So if I speak loudly or too softly, that's because I can't hear myself. So just doctor's on it. I'm going to be talking with her again tomorrow about next steps, but yeah, it hurts. So if I'm a little off, that's why, and if I'm not bending over, that's why. So thank you.
And Flick, let you know that Bob and I celebrated our 73rd wedding anniversary last Sunday. And Arden Court, where he is, had a little party for the family, so that was fine.
Hi everybody, my name is Luna and I'm ready for my first day of school.
I have a concern. We have all kinds of kids in the room here. There is a need for children in Central Florida in the foster care system for guardians ad litem. We are very short on those. If you aren't familiar with it, the guardian ad litem program, volunteers are trained to and assigned foster children in the system, which they monitor at least monthly. They go to bat for them. They make sure that they're in good placements, that they're getting their educational needs met, their medical needs met, whatever is required for the child. And if you are interested in becoming a guardian ad litem, you can talk to me. I can tell you what the training is like and what the requirements are, or contact Amber, it doesn't matter. I can't remember her last name, in Seminole County, because in Orange County you have to be a lawyer to be a guardian ad litem. So people here in this area serve in Seminole County.
Good morning, everyone. Miguel Rodriguez here. I have 2 joys this morning. The first one is that I am just so pleased to see Ender grew up to be such a fine young man. It's true, give him a... I remember being an RE instructor in years past and watching him grow, and he has grown into a fine young man, and so kudos to you. And the second one is that I will be officially joining the Unitarian Universalists. Yes, I'm not a member, but I will be thanks in large part to Reverend Dr. Tracie. It's a big tent. I am not, technically, I'm not a Unitarian, I'm a Trinitarian, but it's a large, yeah, that's the, it's semantics. Right. So, but, and also, in large part as well to the rest of the congregation. So I thank you all, and I'm excited, so let's begin that process.
I also have a joy. I have a show coming up in 2 weeks, and I'm very excited. It's, y'all have heard me talk about my burlesque stuff, and it's a comedy burlesque show, so I'm really excited to see how this one turns out. So that's my joy. I'd like to invite us all to take just a moment of silence and reflect on those and hold space for joys and concerns both spoken out loud and held within our hearts. Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite up James for Time for All Ages.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. So, Time for All Ages today is our backpack blessing. So, welcome to our annual blessing of the backpacks. Every year, as the new school year begins, we offer our love and wishes to all in our community who are going off to school, whether as students, teachers, members of staff, or anything else. We come together and, just as students fill their backpacks with books, fill them up with our blessings. We share with them our hopes, our affections, and our support. And as a physical reminder of all of that, we give each of them a backpack charm. And so, without further ado, I would like to invite anyone who would like to receive a charm to line up right here. You'll be able to pick a charm from the table and then return to your seat. Once everyone has gotten a charm who would like one, I will invite the whole congregation to join me in reciting our blessings on all those heading off to school this year, and they will be up on the screen so you'll be able to read them. Thank you.
Cookie, get in the picture. There you go.
I like your shoes.
Okay. Is everyone ready? Awesome. So here we go. Everyone get ready and fill yourself up with good feelings and all your affection and love for all the kids here and non-kids who are also going off to school. And join with me in saying, to all those stepping forward into a new school year, we send with you our love and compassion, our good wishes and steadfast support. May you overcome challenges and learn new things. May you take chances and make wonderful mistakes. May you feel safe and strong, loved and accepted. May you know that wherever you go, we are there for you. And may you let that knowledge comfort you when times are hard or the way seems unclear. Today and every day going forward, may you be blessed. Thank you, everyone.
That is beautiful. In years past, we've tried to have them like line up and take a picture in the front, but as you can see, that line was all the way around and wrapped halfway around the back. There's no way we would have gotten everybody up here, but that was beautiful. Thank you so much. Also, we missed a joy from Evelyn from online, so I wanted to make sure I take a moment to share that. Evelyn wants to share her joy in watching the Olympics this past week. She celebrates the Olympians competing in a way that is fair-minded and getting along with each other. It was affirming to see them demonstrating respect and cordiality, and it was a pleasure to watch. All right. So one of the things I do want to mention today as we do our interlude and offering is how important it is to continue to donate, right? Like we share 40% to the organization, and for August, September, and October, that is SALT, which is Service and Love Together, a nonprofit whose mission is to help those that are unhoused. However, the money that the 60% that we retain goes to keeping our lights on and things like that. So we just want to encourage people to continue to participate and support us however you're able, so that we can continue to do this and be here and have these kinds of great moments together. And so so interlude and offering is going to be, do you have the music for that? You guys are leading. Janet's leading. Great. Thank you. That's hymn 1047.
So this hymn has one verse, and yet we will sing it 3 times. The first time in English, the second time in Spanish, and then the third time in English again. Nada can trouble, nothing can frighten. Those who seek God shall never go wanting. Nothing can trouble, nothing can frighten. God alone fears us. Nada te turbe, nada te espante. Quien a Dios tiene, nada le falta. Nada te turbe, nada te espante. Solo Dios basta.
Nothing can trouble, nothing can frighten those that seek God shall never go wanting. Nothing can trouble, nothing can frighten. God alone fears us. Thank you. At this time, we're going to sing our children out. No, we're not. They're staying here today. I knew that. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Reverend Dr. Tracie Barrett for today's sermon. Thank you.
So for all our students, especially our younger ones, you might be wondering why you're still in here, right? Well, this sermon is for you today. I mean, the grown-ups are going to listen too, so we'll let them do that, but this sermon is mostly for you. And tomorrow is the first day of school for a lot of you. And I know some of you are so super excited and you just can't wait. And some of you may not be so excited, and that's okay too. You may actually be holding a lot of different emotions. New beginnings hold a lot of unknown. We don't know what's going to happen. We can hope, we can wish, we can dream, and sometimes we even worry a little bit. We can even be sad when there's something new. New means change. And new usually means there's also an old, something that we leave behind. Our teacher from last year, maybe a whole school if you're moving up into middle school or high school this year or college. Friends who might have moved away or gone to a different school. Routines. This new teacher may not do things the way your teacher did last year. And you might even miss subjects that you really liked. So can you really feel excited if you're also sad? Yeah? Yeah, Addie says you can, yeah. Can you feel happy and nervous at the same time? Oh, yeah. All the time, that's right. It does not go away when you all grow up. I hate to break that to you, but the grown-ups also get nervous and get sad and get happy and all of that. You can have all these emotions, and some of them are stronger than others at any given time, and we absolutely can have them all at once. Right now, I'm holding a lot of emotions at the same time. I'm pretty sure a lot of our grown-ups are too. Something kind of big, kind of exciting, kind of scary, kind of just a lot is happening at the end of this month. And it marks the end of an old and the beginning of a new. Do any of you kids know what it is? We've talked about it a little bit this morning already. Anyone know? You can shout it out. Oh, what? New school, yep. But what about for here at the church? What's something big that's going to be happening after this month? Does anybody know? Do any of our Owl, yeah. Do any of our grown-ups want to help? Margie? I'm saying goodbye. Yeah. So my last Sunday as your minister is in 2 weeks. Now some of you have known me the whole time I've been here, 3 whole years. And that's a long time for us to be together. And some of our friends have just recently met me, so they may not get the same sense of that switch from old to new that some of you might. And that's okay, because I'm going to bet it's the same with the grown-ups too. I know it's the same for me. I have been so lucky to be your minister. I have watched you grow so much over the past few years. And I am so proud of each and every one of you. And I wish you the absolute best for each and every one of you. But after this month, I won't be here to watch, and that makes me sad. So today, for me, I'm holding some sadness that we won't all still be together, and I'm holding so much excitement and hope for you all. You have a new school year, a new RE year, a new adventure here at Triple U to look forward to. And I know that you're going to have an amazing year. Because, I bet you might. Because you, each one of you, are amazing. And here at Triple U, you have this community to support you, to be proud of you, and to cheer you on. We just blessed your backpacks and bags, and I hope you carry that keychain on your backpack. And every time you see it, you remember this group of people here at Triple U, loving you and supporting you this year and beyond. Because that is the most important thing. When we carry a lot of emotions, when we might be scared about what's coming next, when we may be sad about what we're leaving behind, it is your community that holds you. Your community includes your family, your friends, and your congregation here at Triple U. It's this community that can hold you in good times and bad. It's why we share our joys and concerns here during our services. And it's why you all are included in this ritual. You are a part of this congregation. You will hopefully grow up here and continue to learn and be more and more part of the community. And then as you grow up, you will help lead this community. When life gets hard, remember that this community will always be here for you. When you're super excited about life, remember that this community will be here for you to celebrate. And I know you'll be there for others in this community because I've seen you do that for each other. This next year is like a fresh piece of paper in a notebook. You can write anything on it. And my hope for you, my wish for you, is that you write brave things on that paper. Be bold. Live our Unitarian Universalist values. Be a friend. Help those who are hurting. Love. Be fully yourself. For it is in that you all will change the world. Now I want you all to look around at each other. Everyone, grown-ups too. Look around the room. See who all's here. And our online people too can see you, and we know they're there. While I won't be journeying with you after this month, all these people will be. And people you haven't even met yet. And I know that this community will continue helping people, loving people, and growing together. I believe that. I always have, and I always will. Remember that what we did earlier was more than just passing out fun keychains. We gave you something to remind you that this community is there for you. When you have emotions that might seem too big, whether happy or sad or good or whatever, this community is here for you. When you are happy or sad or frightened or excited, this community is here for you. When you want to work for justice and equity, this community is here for you. So I also want to send you off with a blessing of my own. May you be brave and bold. May you live your life out loud as you are, because it is you that we need here. May you know that you are made of stardust and sparkle and shine. May you help create the community you want here. May you show the world how love can change the world. My dear friends, you have given me so much joy and hope over these last 3 years. Thank you for that. I will carry you in my heart until we are together again. Amen. Blessed be, and may it be so. A short sermon today for our kids.
I thought you were wrapping up so you wouldn't cry in front of us, but that's okay. Don't make me cry either. What is that? Yeah, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. I lost my notes. hold on. Thank you. So we're going to extinguish this flame. Please say the words with me. We extinguish the flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. And then we have closing music, led by Janet.
Please rise as you are willing and able. How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. Thank you. That was beautiful. Roberta?
I'd like to make a comment. The painting back there of the lady and the little child was inspired by that song.
So for anyone online that maybe wasn't able to hear that, there's a painting in the back of our building on the back wall that was actually inspired. There's a woman and a child that was inspired by that song created by Roberta Lerman. So for our closing words, yes. So for our closing words, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So, from Lao-Tzu. Let's all continue our journeys with a single step today as we part ways. And I invite you all to stay, enjoy some conversation, coffee and stuff. We're wrapping up early, which will hopefully encourage some of you to stay because we have our quarterly meeting and then our safety training. So, great. Let's... At 11:30. So, sorry, what? Right, I've got 3 things coming at me at once. So first of all, before we do our postlude, let me just say, everyone go back as a reminder, if you have not put your handprints, children, on the mural for the RE building, please go back and do that, even if you're not staying for childcare, okay? We want to get everybody's participation in that as much as possible. And at 11:30, we will go ahead and start with our quarterly meeting. So that gives us about a 15-minute break to do whatever you need to do, gather your things, and come back and get together. Postlude. Thank you, Alicia Tran, for all of, she has been accompanied on the piano for all of our songs today, so thank you.